She is one of the most iconic faces of punk and pop music. Her style was bold, her voice unforgettable, and her presence on stage was electric. Yes, we are talking about Debbie Harry, the lead singer of Blondie. But beyond her music, there are rare photos and fun facts about her that most people do not know. Stick around, because some of these will really surprise you. Debbie Harry was born on July 1st, 1945, in Miami, Florida. Her real name is actually Angela Tremble. Can you imagine a pop icon with a name like that? She later changed it to Debbie Harry, which has a much catchier ring to it. What many people do not know is that she grew up in a tough neighborhood and faced a lot of challenges as a teenager, but her love for music and art never faded. In her early years, Debbie was not just interested in singing. She also acted in small theater plays and worked as a waitress. She even studied fashion for a short time, which probably helped her develop her unique style that we see in her rare photos from the late 1970s. Those photos show her with bold hairstyles, bright makeup, and daring outfits that were unusual at that time. When Blondie started gaining fame, Debbie became the face of the band. But did you know that before Blondie, she was part of a few other bands that never really made it big? One of them was called the Stilettos. You might not find many pictures of her from that time, but the few that exist show a young, fearless woman trying to make her mark in the music world. Now, here's a fun fact. Debbie Harry appeared in several movies and television shows, but not always as herself. She acted in films such as Videodrome and even did a small role in Hairspray. But most people only remember her as the stylish, blonde singer with the unforgettable voice. If you look closely at some rare photos, you can see a side of her that is playful and sometimes even mischievous. Debbie was also a model. She posed for magazines, album covers, and even art projects. Some of these photos are very rare and show her experimenting with different looks including punk, glam, and even soft, casual styles. It is interesting because each photo tells a story about the time it was taken and how Debbie was always pushing the boundaries of fashion and art. Here is something really cool. Debbie Harry was a big influence on other artists. People such as Madonna, Lady Gaga, and even Gwen Stefani have said that Debbie inspired them. And it is easy to see why when you look at her rare photos and notice how confident and daring she looked. She made people feel that it was okay to be different and to be yourself. Did you know that Debbie is not just a singer and actress, but also an artist? She paints, draws, and sometimes even makes small sculptures. Some of her artwork has been displayed in galleries. Imagine your favorite singer also being a painter. There are some rare photos of her in her studio, surrounded by her paintings, where she looks completely different from the stage persona most people know. Here's a little trivia. Debbie Harry's birthday is July 1st, which makes her a Cancer. People say Cancers are creative, emotional, and sometimes mysterious. Looking at her photos, especially the ones where she is not performing, you can see that mysterious side. She has a way of looking into the camera that feels like she is telling a secret. Debbie was also a trendsetter in hairstyles. She did not just wear blonde hair. She experimented with pink, blue, and even green highlights in her hair at different times. These photos are hard to find today, but they show how fearless she was with her appearance. Her fans loved it, and many even copied her look at the time. Debbie Harry was not the only creative person in Blondie. The whole band contributed to the art, music, and fashion in the group. But Debbie stood out, and her rare photos really capture that unique presence. From her serious looks to her playful smiles, each photo is like a window into her personality. So, next time you listen to Blondie's songs such as Heart of Glass or Call Me, remember that Debbie Harry was not just a singer, she was an artist, a model, and a true original. Her rare photos and behind-the-scenes moments show a side of her that fans rarely get to see. Every picture tells a story of courage, creativity, and being unapologetically herself. Debbie Harry's style and personality are timeless. These rare photos and trivia facts remind us why she became such a legend. From her teenage years to her stage presence and art, Debbie continues to inspire generations. The best part is there are always more hidden gems waiting to be discovered in her long and colorful career.